Hi, have you ever wanted to create your own custom trading scripts but felt stuck because you don't know how to code? That was me, a trader for 3 decades plus with loads of ideas but zero programming skills. Now, I've not only learned to code using ChatGPT, but over time, I've also created a powerful predictive PineScript strategy called C187. C187 is just not another script. It's a complex and comprehensive trading system. It identifies tops and bottoms, maps out major uptrends and downtrends, tracks minor market movements, calculates ratios between major and minor trends to highlight optimal trading zones, and much more. It's contrarian in the short term and in trend in the long term. Above all, the C187 gives reliable buys and sells with over 90% accuracy. That's what makes my PineScript journey so special. I will go to show you a bit of this code later in the video as well. It is not as if I did not try to learn PineScript in the past, and there are several good free tutorials out there, but it was always quite overwhelming. That I can happily say is in the past. In this video, I will summarize my 2-year journey of learning to code PineScript with ChatGPT such that you can quickly absorb it. What took me 2 years to learn, you should be able to start within just a few days. Trust me, by the end of this journey, you will want to start coding on your own. If you are new to PineScript coding, here's my advice. Don't start coding from scratch. Start with such an indicator that's easy and already existing on PineScript and build on it. Start with something like a simple moving average, and then you can add to that as you go by. All these are easily and freely available in the TradingView's public library, and you can just go to the code section and copy the code. As a first showcase, let's modify a basic 10 SMA to plot 10, 20, and 50 SMAs together. Instead of writing the entire script from scratch, I have copied the original 10 SMA script and asked ChatGPT to modify it to my requirements. This is a very simple but effective way to kick off because you are making small, manageable tweaks while also seeing the impact immediately. Over time, you'll get to understand how to prompt ChatGPT for PineScript coding much better. Let's move on to the next level of PineScript I created with ChatGPT. Having read Steve Nissen's book on candlesticks, I wanted to use them in my trading, but could never remember them easily, despite many attempts to memorize them. So, I created a PineScript that labels 50 important candlestick patterns on the TradingView chart. Let's create the same one using simple steps on ChatGPT. I'm giving ChatGPT 4.0, the free version, a role, and then we'll ask it to list all the important candlestick patterns as per Steve Nissen's original book called Japanese Candlestick Pattern Charting Techniques, so that it strictly follows the original interpretation of these candlesticks. Now let me jump to a more complex strategy indicator I created, the C187. I started with simple rules, the foundational ones, that is buy low, sell high, in panic buy, in euphoria sell. The trend is your friend, and to think in terms of probability of profit, not in terms of money profits alone. Though simple as an ask, by the 187th iteration, it had become quite complex. C187 is a comprehensive PineScript, and it took me time to think through all the aspects. One thing I'll definitely suggest to you, that when you start off on creating any indicator with ChatGPT, think it a little through. It just makes the process of coding much simpler. Else, you can also converse with ChatGPT, and it's quite interesting to discuss what it is that you want in an indicator. If nothing else, such a conversation helps evolve your own thoughts. This journey hasn't just been about creating scripts. It's just changed the way I trade. Before 187, I used to make profits, but I often panicked during market drops, only to see the stocks recover after I booked the losses. Nowadays, in fact, it is common knowledge that stop losses don't work. They seem to be taken out all the time. Probably the algos at work. I also used to book my profits too early. Now, Since I trust C187 indicators so completely, especially after the 1,000 backtests, I followed the indicators to the T. I'm totally calm even if my trade is going against me. I know that the probability that it will turn back in my direction is very high. What I could not achieve by discipline in trading, I have achieved through the code's reliability. If you ever wished you could code, believe me, now you really can. You are living in the transformational age of AI, and these tools are cheaply and readily available. The unpaid versions work well too, but the paid versions, just at $20 a month, are far superior and make lesser errors, which are actually called hallucinations in GPT lingo. Start your PineScript coding immediately and see the difference it will begin to make to the way you think about trading, about yourself, and also about how these current times are completely changing life. Here's to a great 2025 to you all. Happy trading, happy coding. Wish you all luck.